10 seconds, that's all it takes for a woman to form her first impression of you. But what if I told you there are 10 psychological weaknesses that once understood could transform how women perceive you forever? Today I'm going to reveal these closely guarded secrets, combining ancient Stoic wisdom with modern female psychology, and stay with me until the end, because the last weakness I'll share is the most powerful, yet least known trick to effortlessly attract any woman's attention. Number 1. The power of consistency. The power of consistency. Let's start with a weakness that's deeply rooted in female psychology: the irresistible attraction to a consistent man. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be." 1. This principle perfectly explains why women can't resist a man whose actions match his words. Think about it. In a world of endless options and empty promises, a man who consistently does what he says becomes rare and valuable. It's not about making grand gestures, it's about the small, consistent actions that build trust over time. I've seen men try everything to attract women: expensive dates, fancy cars, clever pickup lines, but nothing creates deeper attraction than simply being a man of your word. Why? Because consistency signals something powerful to a woman's subconscious. It shows you're not just playing games. You're someone she can rely on. Want to trigger this weakness? Start small. If you say you'll call. If you make a promise, keep it. It sounds simple, but in today's world of flaky behavior, consistency has become a superpower. The power of quiet confidence. Number 2. The power of quiet confidence. Now, let's talk about a weakness that most men misunderstand: women's attraction to quiet confidence. Epicurus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." This perfectly captures the essence of true confidence: not needing others' approval. Here's what most men get wrong. They think confidence means being loud, dominant, or showing off, but women are instinctively drawn to men who possess confidence, that calm self-assurance that doesn't need validation. It's like a magnet to their psychology. I've watched countless men try to fake confidence through bravado or showing off, but women can smell fake confidence from a mile away. Real confidence is subtle. It's in how you hold yourself, how you speak without seeking approval, how you stay calm when others get emotional. The secret: stop trying to prove yourself. As the Stoics taught us, true power lies not in what others think of you, but in what you think of yourself. Number 3. The drive. The drive for purpose. For purpose, let's explore a weakness that hits deep in female psychology: their attraction to men with purpose. Seneca said, "If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable." Women are instinctively drawn to men who have a clear direction in life. It's not about money or status, it's about having something you're genuinely passionate about, something bigger than just the relationship. When a man is driven by purpose, it creates an irresistible pull. Why? Because it shows you have a life she wants to be part of, not a void she needs to fill. The key here isn't what your purpose is. It could be your career, a mission, or a calling. What matters is that you have one. When you're pursuing something meaningful, you naturally become more attractive. Women can sense when a man is living with purpose versus just existing. The mystery factor. Number 4. The mystery factor. Here's a female weakness that never fails: their attraction to mystery. Marcus Aurelius noted, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." This perfectly explains why women are drawn to men they can't completely figure out. Think about it: when everything is revealed up front, there's no room for imagination or curiosity. Women are naturally drawn to what they don't fully understand. It's why the bad boy archetype has worked for centuries, not because he's bad, but because his unpredictable, but let me be clear, this isn't about playing games or being fake. It's about maintaining some healthy boundaries and not revealing everything about yourself at once. Keep some parts of your life private. Let her wonder about you. As the Stoics taught us, sometimes what we don't show is more powerful than what we do. The emotional rock. Number 5. The emotional rock. Here's a crucial weakness: women's attraction to emotional stability. Epicurus said it's not what happens to you but how you react that matters. This explains why women are drawn to men who remain calm in chaos. In a world of emotional reactivity, a man who maintains his composure becomes incredibly attractive. It's not about being emotionless, it's about being in control of your emotions when everyone else is losing their head. Be the one who keeps his. I've seen this work countless times. When drama erupts, when tests come your way, when emotions run high, the man who stays calm becomes the man women trust. Why? Because emotional stability represents safety in a chaotic world. This isn't just about keeping cool under pressure, it's about being that solid foundation she can rely on. As Marcus Aurelius taught us, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Number 6. Pre-selection. Pre-selection power. Power. Here's a fascinating female weakness: their attraction to men who other women desire. As Epicurus noted, people are not disturbed by things but by their judgments about things. When women see other women interested in you, their perception of your value instantly increases. This isn't about flirting with other women or playing games, it's about having genuine female friends and being comfortable around women. When a woman sees that other quality women enjoy your company, it triggers a deep psychological response. The key here is authenticity. Don't fake popularity, develop real connections. Have female friends, be respected by women in your social circle. This natural social proof is more powerful than any artificial attempt to create jealousy. Number 7. Emotional intelligence. Intelligence. Let's talk about a subtle but powerful weakness: women's attraction to emotional intelligence. Marcus Aurelius said, look within. Within is the fountain of good. This perfectly captures why women are drawn to men who understand emotions. But here's what most men get wrong: emotional intelligence isn't about being soft or weak, it's about understanding emotions without being controlled by them. It's knowing when to listen, when to support, and when to challenge. The power lies in your ability to read between the lines, to understand what's not being said. When you can navigate emotional waters skillfully, you become incredibly attractive to women. The masculine core. Number 8. The masculine core. Here's a primal weakness: women's attraction to masculine energy. Seneca observed, it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult. This isn't about muscles or aggression, it's about embodying true masculine qualities: decisiveness, protection, leadership. Women are naturally drawn to men who make them feel feminine through their masculine presence. The key is balance: being strong without being domineering, protective without being controlling, confident without being value. Communication. Arrogant. Number 9. Value communication. Let's discuss a critical weakness: women's attraction to men who can communicate value subtly. It's not what happens to you but how you tell your story, as the Stoics might say. This isn't about bragging or showing off. It's about naturally revealing your value through stories, actions, and presence. Women are drawn to men who don't need to explicitly state their worth. The secret is in indirect communication, letting your achievements and character speak for themselves. Number 10. The power of selective. The power of selective attention. Attention, and now the game-changing weakness I promised you at the start: the power of selective attention. This is the effortless trick that most men never understand. Here's the truth: women are irresistibly drawn to men who master the art of selective attention. It's not about ignoring them. It's about being genuinely selective with your focus. As Marcus Aurelius said, what we focus on expands. When you're truly focused on your purpose, your growth, your mission, while giving measured quality attention rather than constant availability, you trigger a deep psychological response in women. They become naturally drawn to earn your attention. This isn't manipulation, it's about having standards for where you direct your energy. When you're selective with your attention, you communicate immense value without saying a word. It's the most effortless way to create attraction because it comes from authentically focusing on what matters most to you. There you have it. 10. Conclusion and final thoughts. Psychological weaknesses that can transform how women perceive you. But here's something crucial to remember: as the Stoics taught us, true power isn't in manipulating these weaknesses but in understanding them while staying true to your authentic self. From the steadfast reliability that builds trust to the game-changing power of selective attention we discussed at the end, each of these insights gives you a deeper understanding of female psychology. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use these insights to create genuine connections, not to manipulate. The real secret: when you combine these understandings with your own personal growth, you create an irresistible presence that women naturally gravitate toward. As Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. If you found value in these insights, hit that like button and subscribe for more Stoic wisdom applied to modern relationships. Leave a comment below sharing which of these weaknesses surprised you the most, and stay tuned for our next video where we'll explore the subtle signs that show a woman is attracted to you. Until then, remember, true attraction isn't about tricks or techniques. It's about becoming the kind of man who naturally triggers these responses through authentic character and understanding.